Welcome back, engineers. This is going to be a fun video. We're going to see how multi-leader replication works in a database, and we're going to use CouchDB for it. I hope you're ready. Let's get started. So for this multi-leader replication demo, we're going to make use of CouchDB, and we're going to make use of Docker because we're going to launch multiple instances of these. We're going to launch replica 1, replica 2, and we're going to make use of Docker. So CouchDB is one of the popular document data stores and open source data stores out there, and we'll see how replication works in this. So both of these replicas will be acting as our leaders, and we are going to send writes to both of them, and we will do some replication setup so that whatever writes are going from R1 will be replicated to R2, and whatever writes are going from R2 will be replicated into R1 directly, right? So let's see how this goes. So first I'm going to show you the Docker file, which is on the left, and then we have the instructions on the right to see how to set up this replication. So let's see. So we have two services that we will need, CouchDB1 and CouchDB2, and they are going to be of image CouchDB3, both of them. And one of them will be running on port 5894 and the other one will be running on port 5895, and the names of them are CouchDB1, CouchDB2, and they're going to also share the same network because we would like them to communicate, and if both of them are in two different containers, we will need them to be on the same network in order to set up the replication, right? So I have my Docker engine running and there are no containers now. Now we can start these services using this Docker extension, or you can also run Docker Compose up to start the containers. So we have the containers up and running now. Let's just verify. Yes, so we have the containers up and running. So in order to access the UI of each of these nodes, we can make use of the Foxton UI provided by CouchDB. So the first one is running on node port 5894. I'm going to make use of Firefox browser to access this on 5894. And the second one is on 5895. We're going to use incognito mode to access this one so that we can see both of them in parallel, right? So let me set it up, one to the left and one to the right. Okay, so we have 5894 on the left and 5895 on the right. So let's log into them. Right, so as of now we can see that there are no databases created in either of them, right? So now we can create a database. So let's see the instructions. So create a database demo in both nodes in Foxton UI. So let's do that. So I'm going to create a database. We're going to set up replication on this database. So create database demo on this one as well. Okay. Now in the databases tab, we have demo on both sides. Now in order to set up the replication, we need to follow these steps. So from CouchDB1, we have this database demo, and we're going to set up replication using this button here, replicate demo, and we're going to select the source as a remote database because from my local host, the Docker containers are kind of remote. That's how it detects. So let's give the source as CouchDB1, which is simply the name of the container. You can also give the IP address of the Docker container if you want. And the port is 5984, sorry. And the database is demo, right? So whatever is the name of the database, we can pass it here. And authentication is whatever credentials we have given in the Docker Compose file, right? And the target will be very similar. We just need to change this to CouchDB2, and we can give our credentials here. So now we are choosing the replication type. Is it one time or is it continuous? So let's set it up as continuous, and that's how we can set it up, right? Now let's try to add a record to our demo database. So I'm just giving some document. So let's say node will be CouchDB1. So we know that this is coming from CouchDB1. So create a document, and we can go to the replication tab and see if it's working. Let's give it a minute. So now the state is running, so which means that our data is replicated. Let's go ahead here and see if our data has reached. Yes, as you can see, we have a record, and if we open it, we can see that it is CouchDB1. So our data is passing from one database to another database, which are running on two different containers, two different ports, and we have set up the replication from node 1 to node 2. Now let's do the opposite side. So we go to demo here and we do the same thing. So we select remote database as the source. This time CouchDB2 is the source and authentication will be same. And we have CouchDB1 as the target, right? So that is fine. And we're going to give it our credentials. And let's set up continuous replication and start replication. Okay, now our data replication is set up from CouchDB2 to CouchDB1. So let's add some data to our demo database in CouchDB2. So this is acting like the second leader, and we can give any rights to this. So let's say my node is CouchDB2 here. And let's see if replication is correctly working. Let's give it a minute. Yeah, now it is up and running. Now if we go to CouchDB1, we should be able to see two documents. And if we go inside, this is the first one, CouchDB1, and this is the second one, CouchDB2. So we have continuously set up replication from both sides. So you can create multiple documents like this, and they will immediately reflect here, right? Documents 3, and we can see the third document. Oops, is it this one? Yeah, this one, right? So this is how multi-leader replication works. So I can pass in the rights to any of the nodes and they will be replicated to the other side. So one leader is responsible for propagating the changes to the other leader. And if you need more info about this multi-leader replication setup and how it works, what are write conflicts and all that, check out my video in the playlist. I've given a detailed explanation about how this replication system works, right? So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you had some fun watching this setup. So I'm going to give all the instructions in a readme file in the GitHub link that I'll provide in the description. So definitely check it out, set up your own Docker containers and experiment with it, play with it, and see how you can send documents from one node to the other, right? So if you have any questions, definitely let me know, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. Do leave a like if you found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.